Good morning, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and maybe TikTok. This is Dave Kelm. The YouTube channel is Milk Punch, to which you are perfectly allowed to subscribe. There's a bell that you can hit to get notifications. You can like this video. You can send this off into your social media ethosphere and see if it comes back to you. Anyway, or basically you could just sit back and watch this on your phone or your iPad or whatever device you're watching this on and just, giggle and chortle at the rantings and ravings of a guy driving around central Illinois. Today, I saw an article yesterday, and so I wanted to chat a little bit. There's an article about, and it might have been in the Chicago paper. It must have been. Anyway, will you go to your neighborhood block party? Dun, dun, dun. Because that's how everything has to be framed this summer is, are you brave enough? Are you comfortable enough to be in public with other human beings who may or may not be vaccinated? Yep. I grew up in a suburb of Chicago that had block parties. They were the block party on the 600 South block of Wesley in Oak Park, Illinois, was the pinnacle of a child's summer experience. It just was. It was. You grew up on a block with, I don't know, the Comptons, the Fitzgeralds, the Ryans, a few other families, and that's all every kid looked for, right? That's all you ever. I mean, you went swimming every day. Maybe you went to day camp. You went maybe for a week vacation someplace, but it was the block party. The block party was it. The block party was it. There, you could ride your bike in the street. The village would come out. The government of Oak Park would come out and put up barricades across both ends of the street so that cars couldn't come down the street. So the kids could just, like Lord of the Flies, run rampant all over the street. Bikes, big wheels, green machines. You remember the green machine? Right? And it was the closest thing you could get to heaven, right? You decorate your bike. There was hot dogs at lunch. There were games in the street. And then everyone got to stay up after the streetlights came on, which was a big deal when you were a little kid in my neighborhood. Streetlights came on, everyone knew they had to go home, no matter where you were. Streetlights came on everywhere at the same time. Dusk. If you were 3 streets away, streetlights came on, you better get home. And so, but you could stay up after the streetlights came on. You'd play tag in the dark, you'd play all kinds of fun stuff, and the adults would just bring out the folding chairs and coolers of, crappy beer and just sort of get lit in the middle of the street till God knows. It felt like it was probably 3 a.m. It was probably like 9:45 at this point. As a little kid though, after it's dark, oh my God, is this when Saturday Night Live comes on? Because it's so late. But it was probably like 9:45. Anyway, so that's not a thing in Springfield. I know that there are some subdivisions, because we used to belong to one, that had an annual neighborhood-wide, subdivision-wide party with, and actually when I was the president of a homeowners association, we instigated it and started the first one. And it, we had food and a band, and the kids had bouncy houses, and it was great because you got to know the people you live closest to. And I think the block party was a huge factor in getting to know the people who live closest to you. And so I think coming out of COVID, everybody should try and do a block party. That's it. Just, you don't even have to spend any money. I mean, maybe you have to rent some horses, but you bring a card table out. I mean, that was the thing when I grew up. Everyone would drag a card table out for their family to eat, and everyone provided a dish, right? And then a few of the dads would go in together on brats and burgers and hot dogs. And man, that was it. I mean, there wasn't any crazy mad money spent. But you got to know everybody. And so I think coming out of COVID and right now where everybody seems to be just in a bad mood, we just need to everyone should have a block party this summer. So let's just do that. If you're going to have a block party, let me know. Everyone should just have a block party. Stay safe. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.